guess it's kind of fun to be in the cold sometimes. Got up about 30 minutes ago. It's like 8:15 a.m. and had a little late night last night. Louis and I fell asleep on the couch. Louis, say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up. There's no interest. All right, we're gonna go to the gym. Just did a little morning thing, and I'm gonna get back here and get into it. I have calls starting at 10 a.m. We're ready to go. So I went to the gym and I ended up not even, let me do facial tracking. Facial tracking. Cool. I went to the gym and it was great. I got a quick pump in. I did lat pull downs on so it's like a cable machine. It has 2 cables and I did lat pull downs with it. I feel it so much in my lats. I don't know, it's just unbelievable. And I've noticed way more lat growth since I've started using that machine specifically. I feel like I get better range of motion and I just feel better. I just got off a sales call. I rushed home and I got on a sales call that he was a cool guy. He was from Chicago. He didn't close, but he's probably going to close. It's a shame. It's a shame when they don't close. Because I know like this guy, I know I could help him so much. And I'm kind of like expressive like this on the calls with him. Like I show him like, dude, I'm just real with him. I'm not really trying to like employ crazy sales tactics on these guys. I follow a script and I do what's necessary, but like, I don't know. I kind of like, if he's a fit, he's a fit. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that I follow up with him and close him. But if it ends up not being a fit, then it's not a fit and it's fine. I'm going to run upstairs and grab my watch. I realize I'm not wearing a watch. I like wearing watches. Ow, my butt hurts so bad. Best Buy receipt from when I bought this gimbal, I think. It's been really busy today, in a good way. What time is it now? It's almost 11 a.m. I have my next call at 11 a.m. and texting with Robbie. Robbie is building the Shopify site for Turkey Creek Cattle Company. And Alex is one of my good friends. Alex, I think you saw him earlier on these. He was actually the one that prompted me to start doing this. But Alex is helping me out with the logo. It's going to be really pretty. And we're going to work on like all the brand packaging and whatnot. So I'm just really excited about this whole Turkey Creek thing with Norman. But, all right. Ross has not shown up yet, which, that's okay. We'll give him a second. Give him a second, shoot him a message. Oh, man. In these videos, you're going to see how crazy I am and how, like, I need to run back upstairs again. I just sat back down. I need to run back upstairs again. Oh. I'm such a dingus sometimes like this. I'm going up to New York tomorrow. I'm trying to change my train to today, actually. I just want to go up and hang out. Welcome to New York, welcome to New York. Oops. Oops. I wonder. All right, let's give Ross a call. Doesn't seem like he hasn't shown up yet.
God, I love your outfit. Oh my God, I love your outfit. What are you wearing?
Hey, so anyway, I am in my grandpa's loafers. No big deal. I got
Walksauce42_ is one of the best Instagram accounts I've ever seen. Do you see how quickly I just got? Do you see how quickly I got distracted there? It's pretty quick. Ross, where you at, homie?
You have reached the voicemail of Ross for everyone. Please leave your name, number, and a detailed message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and
I'm gonna give him a little double. I'm gonna call him from my cell phone. Ross. Let's go, Ross. Come on, Ross.
you have reached the you.
Ross is not answering. Hey, Ross, it's Josh. All right, let's give him a few minutes. In the meantime, I need to use the restroom really quickly. I also want to get some bone broth in me. And I need to put some moisturizer on also. My skin's like, closing scripts are done. Daily check-in for the sales guys. I need to get that done. I need to get our numbers down, more importantly, over the past month or so. And I need to send out this email to... This is what I was supposed to do yesterday. I didn't do it yesterday, but I did it today. I'm going to send out an email tomorrow morning when I get on the train. Or before I get on the train, I'm going to send it at like 7 a.m. And it's going to go out to everyone that has not moved forward with me yet, that has said that they're going to, or that just hasn't moved forward yet. And I'm going to use the numbers that I have for our clients, send it to them, and I'm going to send it out as an email like roofer results first 30 days and go from there. And like say, here are the results. Here's what we did. If you want to see how you can do this for yourself, click learn more. I also need to respond to a few emails. Look how big of a G Austin is. Austin. Here's the tracking sheet. All the leads be added moving forward. Also, I made sure the emails or phone numbers are working. Want to do $100 a day for the next week to see what happens? Sure, let's do it. So we're about to crank about $1,000 into his ads because we saw them start working immediately. Let's go. I'm going to go and drop some monies off at the bank, make a deposit, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna fold my laundry and pack, and then I'm going to take the rest of the afternoon just to fully focus on work. I have a hard time focusing when I know that there's things looming over my head that I'm kind of like not stressed or worried about, but I just want to take care of up front. Like I need to make sure that I'm fully packed. So I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and want to immediately just like not have to think about anything and be fully prepared. And tonight I want to hang out with a buddy of mine that I haven't seen in a while. So I need to make sure obviously I need to make sure that I'm prioritizing everything. But I'm gonna do this super quick. It's 11:20 a.m. right now. I want to be back sitting here by 12:15 working. I'm not gonna eat until a little bit later. I'm gonna be doing a training today at 12 actually. So I need to go to the bank, go to the bathroom, get some bone broth in me, and then I have my training, 3 more sales calls. Maybe I'm gonna have to pack later in the afternoon. We'll see. Off to the bank. I'm in a little bit of a hurry now. It's now 11:30 a.m. I'm just gotta make sure got everything. Don't need any of that. Boom. Wallet, keys, and we're good to go. The drive-through ATM was closed, so we have to go inside. And I zipped in. I don't know, I never know when this car is off or when it's on. It really pisses me off. Cash deposited, going back home. Gonna be there in 10 minutes, 11:56. Gonna be there right before 12. Gonna grab myself a little bone broth and then get down and do my training. Let's get it. I was actually thinking about this on the way back from the gym, and I was like, man, I live in an area where everyone is so busy and like in such a rush everywhere they go. And you know, I think I'm blessed to like grow up in an area where that's the case. I go now, thank you very much. But it definitely breeds a lot of people that are, oh my gosh. A lot of people that are just highly strung. What the hell is this trash music? This car really pisses me off sometimes. None of the buttons work. Like, it always comes up with so many bing, 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 bing. Like, right, it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like I was saying, I just need to remember to have grace with people sometimes, and you know, if they're not driving as fast as I want them to drive or walking as fast as I want them to walk, it's like I got places to be, people to see, things to do, and you're getting in my way and you anger me when you do that. And I need to remember to just, no need to be angry at this car when it cuts the power when you sit at a stoplight. That pisses me off so much. Just keep the engine idling. I'm a little irritable right now, but it's just because I'm in a fake rush, because I put time constraints on myself that are fake and arbitrary, and yeah, and I try to beat it. And then if someone gets in my way, then I'm in a mission, I get a little pissed. So I need to stop doing that. So I'm just excited to get up to New York. I'm excited to talk to this guy at 1 p.m. We're gonna have an amazing conversation. I'm excited for my training. God is good. I'm just so grateful. Let's crush it, man. Let's crush it. This was successful. A successful mission. We got back in time. 11:56. Just exquisite. Right when we said we would. 10 minutes. All right. Now My legs are so sore. I did Bulgarians the other day. I'm gonna start bringing this to the gym. I just don't want to be that guy. But a lot of people are not doing what I'm doing. They're not trying to do what I'm trying to do. And I need to remember that. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to share. It's okay to bring this around. It's okay to film everything. People will look at you a little weird, but I think it's mainly because they're just interested. And we live in a day and age where people are more familiar with the camera. They see how people build livings off of just that. Obviously, I'm not building a living off of just shooting videos, but, well, kind of am actually, but not on YouTube. But yeah, I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. See, I even have time for like a minute or so just to stand here and hang out. Time is so abundant. I think doctors will see this, or psychologists will see these videos and see how quickly I change my mind. And just, you know, I may be bipolar. I don't know. I'm not bipolar. I'm not diagnosed with bipolar. Like, not to like make jokes out of a serious condition. But I sometimes feel like I swap back and forth, like on big topic, on not big issues, but on like I'll be able to feel it. Yeah, I'd be able to do it both ways. Cold steak or hot steak, I don't care. I like cold steak with dipping it in some syrup, in some maple syrup. But I also really enjoy a freshly made hot steak. So it's a bad example, but sometimes I just don't care. I really only care about a few things. And other than that, I don't want to have to worry about it. So if someone can come along and just take care of everything that I don't want to focus on and care about it for me, then I guess that's what you look for, right? Potentially. All right. We got two options here. I'm gonna do both because I'm crazy like that. I enjoy the warmth of and the flavor of this bone broth. It's a mix, but I really like the taste of it and I like the way it makes me feel. And then this, I just want, because this doesn't have enough protein in it, and I did a pretty hard back day today. I'm gonna throw some extra protein in. I also have some food for later. I'm gonna have steak today. Crazy, right? Crazy. It's not anything out of the ordinary, but let's get to it. I guess this will track me, so we're good. Kind of freaky seeing this thing follow me around. Oh no! Oh no! I'm out of shaker bottles. Psych. I just need to do the dishes. I need to unload this, which I'm not going to do now. I'm going to go do my training, and then I'm just going to do it now. It's going to take less than 2 minutes. Okay. Ideally, I wouldn't have to go to the bank. I could send someone to go to the bank for me and deposit. Ideally, I wouldn't have to make my own shake. Ideally, I wouldn't have to put this away. Ideally, I can just go downstairs, work, and then everything else takes place. That's what we're working towards. I need to have the revenue in order for that to make sense, though. I made the mistake early on of just saying like, fuck it, we're gonna figure it out. And I think I still have that mindset in a lot of ways. But I'm just minimizing my risk. Like, I just want to minimize my risk at this point. So minimize risk. Don't go crazy. Like, I don't need a crazy lifestyle. I just want to be able to do the things. I actually have success criteria for what I want to see happen in my life and the way that I want to live my life. So, yeah. What is success defined to you? For me, it's being able to go wherever I want, not have to think about money, do whatever I want, and not have to think about looking at the number at the other end. Not because I'm trying to be like wasteful or, you know, I'll live within reason, but just being able to live, I think Alex Hormozy said one of like his success criteria, or the thing that he used in order to measure value, is how many Chipotle bowls is this? And because it's like, let's say it's $20 for a Chipotle bowl of the size that he was getting. $20, so it's like, that's your standard, that's your midpoint. And if things are like below a Chipotle bowl, it's like, oh yeah. If it's above a Chipotle bowl, it's like, how many Chipotle bowls is this, and how many days of food am I sacrificing for this thing? But I'm saying, like, that's a good way of, you have your own references, and like $20 turns into $1,000, turns into $10,000, and that becomes your unit size, I guess is a better way of putting it. Unit size. It's 12:03. I still have 12 minutes. So what I was saying is, like, in his case, being able, once he got to the point where it didn't matter how many Chipotle bowls he bought, he didn't have to look. That's what I want to get to. I just want to be able to eat really well. I want to be able to travel when I want to. I want to be able to work on projects that excite me with people that I like working with. And, health is one of my main focuses, is health. But I also want to do it with somebody that, health, wealth, business, and relationships are like the three, I guess, areas that I really want to dial in. Wealth will be first. Well, I guess business/wealth. That's my main focus right now. And then health is my secondary focus, and relationships are my third, like intimate relationships. So that having order of priorities for yourself will help you make decisions better. If you get, like, for instance, if my order of priorities right now are business, then I'm not going to go, like, and I have something that I need to get done today, then my order of priorities, like, maybe I'm not going to go on a date with this girl. Now, if you are optimizing for relationships, then, and your priority number 1 is relationship, priority number 2 is business, then, which I don't know anyone watching that this would be the case, unless you're like I guess, actually I don't know what my audience is, so maybe, it might be, you might be like that. But I was using it in the case of, like, in your decision-making process, if you're in a relation, if your number 1 is relationships, number 2 is business, number 3 is health, then you would probably go on the date as opposed to doing the work. And then if health is number 1, then you wake up and you do the gym and you work on your health. And if someone wants to take a meeting with you at a certain time, but that's your workout time, then no. Like, your priorities, what you set as your priorities determine what you do. And it's just helpful to know what you want. A lot of people just don't know what they want, just float, and don't end up ever doing anything that they want to do. And then they get a year down the line and they're like, nothing's happened yet. Why is this area of my life not crushing it? But I say all these priorities. My relationship with God is number 1. Number 2 is my family. Number 3 is business. Number 4 is health. Number 5 is relationships right now. Intimate relationships. And it's not that I'm closed-minded. It's not that I'm closed-minded. It's just that you only have so much time to focus on one thing. And it's like you're juggling all these things at once. And it's like you're just trying not to let them fall. So the auto tracking stopped on this, so I'm going to stop the recording. And Ben's calling me. I'm going to see what he has to say. All right, it's now 12:20. I'm 5 minutes behind. I got sidetracked on a conversation. But laundry's good. I'm going to try to change my thing to tonight, actually. So we'll see about that. Headphones. Just like, okay, I'm going to leave everything over here. This is my like charging station and valuables station, you could say. So all my Osmo stuff, my headphones, which are not up here right now, sunglasses, Apple Watch. Then I put the rest up in my iPad and everything in my backpack. Protein, needles. I need to bring my melanotan and my other unrecognizable peptide that I'm not going to say. And I need to fill up all of my little pill containers for the trip. I don't need to bring any L-carnitine up. Ben has L-carnitine, and I think we're all Gucci. All right, let's go downstairs. Let's rock. I'm excited. I might be going early, and then I have a meeting with Paul. You're gonna be watching this probably in like 2 weeks, Paul. I'm excited. I'm probably going to take my meeting with Paul on the train ride up to New York. I need to remember, please remind me to put these in the bag. Okay. Oh, that's so good. I'm actually gonna just take some MT2 right now. I've been taking probably too much per day, but I don't know, I want to get tan. I want to get tan, but it also just makes me feel really good. Like I feel like I'm in really good moods. I feel like it directly just skyrockets your, I guess, is it vitamin D3? Yeah, that's what it feels like. But let's get to it. I'm gonna stop talking. I switched my train to tonight at 6:35. My mom's calling me. She's gonna drop me off. Very nice of her. Hello. That is okay. I changed my train. I changed it to tonight instead of tomorrow morning at the wee hours that we were going to wake up. So I changed it to 6:35. So if you can't, that's fine. It's not a big deal if you can't take me. But I just wanted to let you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, do you think that would work or? We probably should leave around 5. Because maybe even slightly before that. Yeah, no. I'm planning it out so that I can just, I'm going to get packed now. I have a training that I was supposed to do. I'm not doing it. It's okay. It's not a big deal. It's a fake thing that I put on myself to do. No one's holding a gun to my head having me do it. So, but I'm gonna do it on the train probably instead of, and I have some meetings that I'm gonna take on the train. So I just, I'm gonna kind of pack right now, make sure I have everything, and I'm gonna be on a call at 3:45. So, it should end about 4:30. So I'll have like just enough time to grab my stuff, throw it in the car. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go do all that stuff now. This is funny. I went to the bank. I did some stuff before, and I was like, I'd like to wake up there and not have to like have a huge travel day tomorrow. And then, have important meetings and then go hang out. Yeah, I don't want to.
So what time are you supposed to get in?
Tonight it will be at 10:20. So 6:35, 6:40. It's like 3.5 hours. It's not too bad. 3 hours and 40. It's pretty close.
You probably wouldn't walk.
Let me pull up maps. I'll probably take a train. Or no, sorry. I'll probably get a cab. But
Okay.
I have cash and stuff. I made sure to get cash, smaller bills. I got rid of all my bigger bills. Let me just pull up maps really quickly. Yeah, and then Ben was like, "Yeah, you can come up today if you want. It's not a big deal."
Oh, nice.
It's Penn
Is his
Station.
mom- Is his mom up there? Oh, it's Penn Station?
Penn Station, I think. Yeah. Penn Station is the one in New York. Yeah.
Yes.
His mom is not up there, I don't think. I probably wouldn't be going up if his mom was up
Oh,
there.
really? Come here, Louie.
Just, yeah. Penn Station. Then I want to set. That's a funny Louis noise. I don't know how it's not gonna be bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, did you get a return?
I did not get a return.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll get it. It's usually cheaper the same day. Like mine today was cheaper than the one I booked like 3 days in advance. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was a nicer seat. So.
Very good.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Might be a sign. But
Nice.
yeah. Yeah, I don't have my return yet, but I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it soon. But I'm gonna get packed up. I have a call at 1, and then 1 and 2:30, and then 3:45. So I'm just gonna kind of cram some stuff in before
Okay.
I see ya.
Make sure you eat, too.
Yeah, I'm having some bone broth and some protein powder right now, but I'm gonna have the stuff from yesterday. Probably around like before my 4 o'clock. So
Okay.
yes,
Well,
food.
at 4 o'clock, we're going to be in the car.
4:30 will be in the car, right?
Oh, 4:30. Okay.
Right?
Right. Yes, that's right.
Okay.
4:45. Yes.
4:45, 4:30, 4:45. Yep, awesome.
Alright.
And if you get here earlier, not a big deal. Hopefully this guy will show up, but
Okay.
sometimes they don't.
All right. I will see you a little later.
All right, sounds good. See you later. Love you. Bye bye.
All right. I love you too. Bye.
Cool. And then I didn't have to update you guys. The update happened naturally. So I'm gonna go pack now. I just had a really good call with Scott. He was actually such a nice guy and just like a good businessman. And he has a pretty good roofing company, and they do pretty good numbers. I need to go up and finish packing, but I also need to send this guy the recorded meeting. I'm cold. I think it's because I haven't eaten like food today yet, which I will soon. I will shortly. After I finish packing. 1:42 p.m. Gonna pack it up a little bit. Gonna do my supplements. I'll do my clothes packing and then my supplements. I need to charge this, so I'm gonna leave you. Actually, the charger's upstairs, so let's just go. I have a really, again, super tough time deciding my outfits. So I'm just gonna bring only black t-shirts, 2 jackets, some sweatpants, black pants, gray pants. So 2 pairs of shoes, and my toiletries. And that's probably all we'll need. Charger, all that stuff. I kind of want to wear this jacket. I like my pea coat. But I also kind of want to wear my favorite jacket of all time, the most comfy jacket in the entire world. Jacket. I don't know. This one's obviously like insane. And just crazy. So, and it's super comfy. So maybe I'll roll with this jacket. I'm gonna bring both. I'm a little much sometimes. I'm sorry. I'm bringing 2 black sweatshirts. I have way too many sweatshirts to not bring more than 1 sweatshirt. Cause my mom, if she ever sees this, she'll be like, he loves sweatshirts. She doesn't talk like that. I just feel like that's a classic mom voice. I got this hat the last time I was up in New York when I was drunk at a pizza place. I wasn't drunk. I was just a little bit tipsy. So, I don't even know, man. Got this really comfy sweatshirt. It's a Kith sweatshirt. All my sweatshirts are Kith sweatshirt. Oh my goodness, it broke. The majority of them are Kith sweatshirts. Because I think they make the best sweatshirt besides the Rude, which I don't have that sweatshirt right now. Yeah, black sweatshirt. Easy. I don't know if I need any other clothes. I might bring this. I'm kind of just gonna keep it chill. I'm bringing one of these. I'm bringing this sweater. Honestly, fam, I just wish I didn't have to decide this stuff. All right, we're all packed. We're ready to go. I confirmed the tickets. We are heading out in about an hour. Yep, an hour exactly. We will be departing to go into DC. It's gonna take about an hour to get there, I believe, with all the traffic. DC is relentless. It's unrelenting. So I have a call here in about 7 minutes. So let's run through this really quick. So his name's Claudio, and I'm gonna start our call. I always start the call a little bit early. Sometimes the reminder message that goes out, they end up coming in a little bit earlier. So I want to be there when they come. Let's see here. I'm going to see if Wiley or Josh is going to hop on. We have not met. We're not meeting daily, which we need to start meeting daily. Just daily sync. But I like to let them do their own thing and just make calls, and then I need to set up my I need to set up the check-in. Once the check-in's in place, it'll be a lot more transparent, and we won't really need a whole lot of meetings. They're just kind of getting back into the swing of making calls. So, yeah. Anyways, I got my closing scripts and everything down, so we are good to go. Let's just roll through this really quick and see. Let's see what he's answered so far. So, pro tip: when launching ads and when you want to book appointments, when you want to get more clients and you decide to launch ads, make sure to have a CRM set up so that you can, automatically send reminders and whatnot and house all of their information. But do yourself a favor, and whatever important information that you would want to know that would really help qualify your prospect, whatever your ideal prospect is, try to throw some of those questions in on using a lead form on Facebook before they get into your pipeline. Lead forms are really helpful because you can ask a lot of great questions, and you can also, if someone answers, "Oh, I'm a renter, I'm not a homeowner," with a roofer, then we discount them. So we don't need renting. We don't need people that are renting. We need people that are buying. So, yeah, I'm getting sidetracked, but I wanted to pull up some information on Claudio. Reminder to check my posture. He wants 5 to 10 new clients next month, and he can handle 5 to 10 new clients, and he wants roofing leads, which is good. I'm going to show you what we're working with here. So, oh yeah, that's going to dox. I'm kind of doxing myself with this link, but it is what it is. Hi, Claudio. I mean, here's the meeting link we'll meet on. Boom. I emailed you. Just want to make sure that there's no excuse for them not to hop on. And I've added those things based on feedback that I've gotten. So I've added those messages based off feedback that I've gotten. This guy, David, he's in Texas. He was like, I would not have hopped on unless you sent me that text like 6 minutes before our call. So I was like, with the Zoom link. So I was like, okay, this is good to know, because now I'm just going to do that. That seems to be a good time to send it beforehand. So that's something I kind of learned. And then earlier in like getting people to jump on the sales call, having the appointment setter call the morning of to confirm is always nice. Appointment setter or secretary, whatever you have, or you call them the morning of. Hey, is 3 o'clock still a good time? Just want to make sure. just want to make sure that you're able to jump on a Zoom call on your computer. If that time doesn't work, we can move it a little bit later in the day or earlier, depending on your schedule. So, yeah. Or if you're super, super, super stacked with calls, then obviously you're going to need to do it later. But I'm really excited about this whole only booking over the next 3 days, and I have Saturdays open for people to book. I'm going to be in New York on Saturday, so potentially people will book while I'm there. I don't know how long I'm going to stay. I might stay for a little longer than expected, but who knows? I might just come back. I'm supposed to go see Paul here on the 20th, and that's Monday. I would like to do that. I might push it back maybe 2 or 3 extra days though in New York, just depending on what type of groove I get in. I'm kind of going up there to separate from my usual environment, get away from existing habits that I have, reset myself, and dive into work and really make it a work-focused trip. But the really cool thing about New York is I have people there that I haven't talked to in a while, so I'll probably end up, at nighttime meeting up with people for maybe grab a drink. I haven't seen them in a while. So it'll be fun. Or I may end up just kind of going at it and just working. So we'll see. I have some people in the hospitality industry up there that I'd like to reconnect with, and it's always good to just be a friend to somebody. So that's what I've learned. I think one of my like unique abilities is networking. I've just, I was blessed to have a great network to start with, and growing up in the area that I grew up in, I think everyone in this area, living so close in proximity to Washington, D.C., there's a lot of people that are like decision makers, and it's a good environment to grow up in. Only if you capitalize on it. That's what I've realized. You can, the opportunity can be there, but if you don't capitalize on it, then, you're just kind of just fucking, you're not doing anything. You're not gonna reap the rewards, you're not gonna get the benefit of being in the situation if you don't actually do something about it. So, and you don't do it properly. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting stuff. Hope this guy shows up. I'm gonna run through my little script here for a second. I want to give him a call in 2 minutes. I'm gonna give him 3 minutes. I'm gonna give him a call. I jump on the call immediately. Small talk, then set the agenda. Small talk, like, hey, where are you calling in from? Awesome. Oh, I have family in Ohio. That's fantastic. Yeah, I was up there. I try to avoid it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of the cold, but blah 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 blah. Cool. Well, and then set the agenda. Cool. Well, is it cool if we hop into it? Awesome. Today I'm going to keep it really short, sweet, to the point. I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that. Today I want to keep it really easy, short and sweet. I want to find out more about where you are, where you want to go, see what's keeping you from getting there, and see if I can help you with, blah, 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 blah. It's not really what I say. I generally use the script. I need to make it in my own exact words. Just as far as like transition words, I feel like it's not as flowy personally for me. But essentially, and it's kind of funny doing this in front of the camera for some reason. I don't know. It's really natural when it comes off when I'm talking to people on the phone. But I'm just making excuses. So anyways, I'm going to get to it and see if this guy's going to answer. If he doesn't answer, then I'm just going to do some changes for some ads. I'm going to set up an email. And now I'm actually going to send that email on the train. Cool. I wish I could bring a whiteboard up there. I wish I would have thought of that when Ben was going up. I would have just tossed him a whiteboard to take up there. But anyways, Alright, so we ended up no-showing, and I just got all packed up. Oh my goodness, I put everything away. Turning the light off, and I don't think I need anything else. My mom just got here, she's gonna take me. It's very nice of her. Alright, I think we are all good. I was working on some conversion API stuff on Facebook and then stopped. Gonna finish on the train. We got a lot of stuff I'm gonna get done on the train that I say I'm gonna get done.
New York Station, next and final stop in 15 minutes.
Alright, we've made it. It's freezing cold, and I'm on the other side of the building. So, I'm taking the 2 train up to 72nd, is what I've just now learned. It's cold. Alright. Made it up to 72nd Street. Now I need to go, I think, over to the right, and I need to go down there. Okay, we shall do this. It's been a total of 5 minutes, and I've already encountered human feces on the ground, which is always beautiful and smells great, so that's good. I'm gonna do some jaywalking. Actively breaking the law on recording. I did not jaywalk, it was a joke. I kind of want a drink. You know? Maybe I'll have a glass of wine. I don't know. We have arrived. Oh no. Seems to be under construction a tad. How's it going? Doing well. It's a little chilly out, but making the most out of it. Mm. 18 to 35's over here. It's like, I knew I got something wrong. I think that's exactly what he said, the left elevators. It's gonna be a pretty view. I'm actually overheating now. I got like layers on layers on over here. I'm gonna go work out in the morning. I'm probably gonna have a drink right now. I'm gonna eat some food. I haven't eaten since that little bit of food I had earlier today, plus the bone broth and protein powder. But
28th floor.
let's get it. We've made it.
Yes, we have. Like the bottom right, like pull up. Are you on your phone or an iPad?
On my phone.
Yeah, just pull up on the bottom, like,
This looks so good.
God, I don't know.
We gotta go down to the balcony. 7:42 a.m. and woke up at 6. Didn't really get back to sleep. Didn't sleep very well, but It's pretty outside. And there's Billionaires Row. Beautiful. The park. The park's like right over there. So much nice sunlight. I don't understand, but finished planning my day, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of the stuff that I meant to do on the train yesterday, but the train Wi-Fi sucked and my hotspot sucked, so there was no doing any work. So I just decided to dive into Wes Huff and Patrick Bet David's podcast, and it was actually so good. So today is going to be, I have a few meetings in the afternoon that I'm really excited about, and you'll see about those, some about the peptides, and then some about Turkey Creek, the thing Norm and I are working on. And then I have a meeting with the editors, and I did my client meetings yesterday so that I got it out of the way before I came up here. I'm gonna send out an email. I'm setting up a training, so I'm doing a live stream next Wednesday, and I'm just gonna try group selling. I kind of had this epiphany on the way up to New York on the train that, I'm talking with these guys one-on-one, and I know this is not anything crazy new or anything, but I want to try, since I have like a list of like 400 roofers now, I'm going to put together a little training and see if they don't come to the training. So I'm going to do that next Wednesday, but it's a training on how to get and convert roofing leads, potentially just talking about the content and like how to actually get the leads in the first place. And then I might do another training on taking the leads that you have and converting them. So I'm going to just kind of maybe today, I'm going to lay out all of the trainings that I'll do, and then I'll start building them. Maybe just for the next few months. I'm going to do one every Wednesday. And this is kind of taking it back to my unique ability. My unique ability, and I say unique ability, Dan Sullivan's coined term. I also like spiritual gifts, the biblical term, that God gives you gifts, and through work you find what those gifts are. And I think, at least some feedback that I've gotten, I like, based on my internal feedback of this gives me energy, and external feedback of people saying that was really helpful, this is really good, of doing trainings and like just teaching and coaching. And I really like teaching and brainstorming, and and then just like seeing someone's brain start spinning after you say something is one of the most rewarding feelings that I've ever experienced. Being able to help people think about their thinking and thinking about their business, it just gets me going. I love it. But anyways, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna have some coffee. I don't usually have any coffee, but we're gonna do that today because I'm gonna go crazy today as far as productivity goes. Might take modafinil. Who knows? But this is gonna be a great, productive, somewhat getaway, and I'm gonna see some really good friends that I haven't seen in a while that I miss, and we're just gonna do this thing. We're gonna do this whole New York thing. I wonder if you can see my blackheads up close, like this close. All right, so it's now 9:18 a.m. I have done everything that I need to in order to have a very productive day. I got 3 sips of coffee in, coffee, I can't have coffee. If you I think I might have mentioned this before, but I can't have coffee because your body sees it the same way that it sees gluten, which is interesting at a chemical level. Let's see. So today is gonna be awesome. I already talked about it, but I'm about to start diving into building out the circle event, and then I'm going to create the email for the circle event. I also just so happened to buy tickets for Tim Dillon comedy show next Tuesday at a place here in New York. Ben just sent me the info, and I 100% I'm thrilled. It's gonna be so much fun. But just gotta grind it today. Just gotta grind it out. Nice. Jimmy just accepted the email. Jimmy is going to be our partner in the peptides, which is super, super exciting. We have that meeting today, and then I have the meeting with Norman today, and I'm going to show him the site and all that. So I'm actually going to see right now if it's live, and you can go ahead and do that with me if you can actually see. It's kind of super messy, but let's see. Turkey Creek Cattle Co.com. Nice. So it's not quite ready yet, but I'm gonna get on a call with Robbie and see if he can have it ready by today. I'm gonna give him a text right now. Got any time this morning to hop on a call? I'm kind of switching up my thought again. I need to meet with Robbie, and I need to meet with Alex before I meet with Norman at 1 p.m. So I need to check on the Shopify site, and I need to check on the logo and branding material. I think it looks pretty damn good and super minimal and just really nice. Let's see. I forgot that I actually made the Shopify store, so I can just log in. See how it looks. That looks great so far. It's so simple. Obviously, it's super simple. But it's coming together at least, It's very basic, and this probably could be done yeah, that's great. We'll just need to change the... Here, I'm going to show you really quickly. It's it's obviously super... This is literally just a rip of a different site, and we're going to add all the different bestsellers in, but you can see... Let's see... the base of it is down, which is great. So now we'll add in some more stuff here in a second. But I need to get on with Alex as well to see how the logos and stuff are coming along and see if he can just add it on this morning. It's pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good. That looks great. I think Norman's going to be happy about it. We'll see. All right. Enough fudging around. All right, I'm going to get into it. Everything looks good. I'm not going to be able to meet with Robbie, but I'm going to be able to show Norman that I just need to shoot Alex a quick message before I get into... I think the general layout and stuff is done. It looks great, dude. And TV show would help me out more if I got feedback. You'll get a lot of feedback today after 1 p.m. So my Zoom account is deleting all of my recordings on the 19th. So it's in 3 days. So I have 3 days to figure out what I do with all of it. I wanted to give you a little update. So next Wednesday, I'm doing a training. So far we've brought in 300 leads in the past 2 months, and that's pretty good. And for like $2,000 spent, maybe less than $2,000 spent. So I'm talking to these guys one-on-one, and some of the objections I've been facing are not objections, but they need to be caught up on what we even do for them. So I want to educate them a little bit more up front. So I'm going to start doing weekly trainings with everyone, and it's going to be essentially a pitch at the end of it. So I'm going to go through the training. I'm going to say join the circle group and sign up for a call. So every Wednesday is going to be a big follow-up day for people that attended the trainings.
Perfect.
So just wanted to throw that out there, and I'm going to add you to the you'll be able to see when the trainings are happening and whatnot, all the people that go. But yeah, I was like, these people need to be pre-educated and pre-motivated before they get on the call with me, and it's been a lot of catch-up. So I'm like, educate them before, get them super excited about the benefit of the call and what it can do for them. And then you guys follow up and be like, hey, want to book a call? If they don't end up booking, and then we're good to go. And then all the dollars start flowing in.
Dude, fucking perfect.
Yeah, let's rock.
I mean, that's part of the design. Obviously, this was your design the whole time.
Yeah.
To do these workshops that are more so like a sales pitch in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be super open about it too. I'm going to be like, hey, by the way, I'm going to run through all this stuff. This is the Circle community. You can ask questions in here. You can join it for free, but the course is paid. And if you want to do some coaching, it's also paid. But if you I have the Circle community all built out. The goal is just to keep them in there and keep them just engaging.
Yeah.
So, and engaging together. And then joining all the Q&As. So
I think that'll be good too, because some of these guys, like, business is slow for them right now, so they don't have the cash on hand to like pay for marketing up front.
Yeah.
So like the guy that you're hopping on with the 4 o'clock, he's like, yeah man, like I'm in Arkansas and I need leads. I'm like, dude, like we're helping people in Georgia and they're getting 20 leads a day. Like, they're getting. He's like, oh my god, I didn't know like I'm like they have it worse over there than I thought over here. I'm like, yeah. Dude, we can get you hooked up. He's like, well, business is really slow and I don't have a lot of money to spend on this. I'm like, look, why don't we just get a market strategy mapped out, and maybe in a month or two you start getting really serious about your lead flow. But let's just see what we can do for you right now. Like, you know what I mean? Get you in the community. So like what you're saying is, let's get you in the community basically.
Yeah.
You can't get me, like get in. So
I'll send you the link.
So I'll hop on that with you.
Sweet. I'm gonna send you the link for people that have the objection of, oh, I don't have money, whatever. Like, book the call, but also add them to the list. Add them to the Circle community, because they'll be able to see all the trainings and stuff. So I'll send that information over to you as well. Today's kind of packed. I'm gonna try to get all that stuff done, but if not today, tomorrow, most likely. But yeah, I'm working on Circle this morning, and then for the sales check-in, I'm also gonna have that done. I just need to build it out. So.
Let me look at your schedule. How did it go yesterday with Scott McCoy?
He's gonna sign up next week on Wednesday.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, 2,500. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So how much do I make off of that? Like
250.
250.
250. So you made $500 this past week, but people are paying on Monday and on Wednesday, I believe. So Walter's paying on Monday the 2,500, and then the other guys, Scott's paying on Wednesday, I believe. So yeah, dude, it'll be really good though. So, and then they're both gonna go into monthly packages. So it's upfront. What I've been doing, I've been saying, just start off with the workshop, see if you like it, start getting some wins, and then if you want to hire me on a monthly basis, then you can. But it's been working. That's been like, so they're asking, what would you recommend that we do? How would you recommend we start? And I'm saying that, and we're maximizing the amount of revenue that we're getting, but we're also positioning to them as a test. So it's like, it's a fully refundable. Everything's fully refundable. So Yeah, but anyways, I'll let you get back to your thing.
I just accidentally moved something. I didn't mean to do that.
There, you're good. But
Um,
yeah, dude, I'll let you get back to it. I'm gonna hop back. I gotta hop on a call here in a second. But oh, nice. Someone just booked an appointment. Or did you move that?
I was fixing. Did you move that? Is that supposed to be at 4 o'clock?
I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. 3 o'clock is fine.
Yeah, I think it was at 3. It was supposed to be at 3, and then 4 o'clock I have a meeting.
Okay. Well, then that's fine then.
Cool.
I'm
Alright.
trying to think about anything else for you, but no. I'm probably gonna go to the gym, come back, and
Sweet, dude.
all right,
I'll
man.
send you pictures of how sweet this gym, the Lifetime in New York, is.
Absolutely. Let me know how New York City is.
Yeah, I will. Alright, dude. I'll talk to you later. Bye. L-carnitine. Go for it.
Okay, so what I was saying is we're going to let Chef Chad be kind of the celebrity behind building the brand.
Okay.
So if you'll send me a list of like interview questions that you need for like the story branding.
Okay.
I think that interview style questioning will get you a good understanding of what it is you can fill the page out with. But a lot of this, I'm going to sit down with Chad, and because he's really not the person, but I'll ask him the questions, fill in what I'm trying to get him to do, and I think that there'll be that whole inspiration because he's got 20 years of food experience.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like this will be craft beef coming from his background. So like his wanting to create the highest quality experience, the highest quality food,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there we'll have our history story, and then maybe even a couple of pictures. I'll send you. There's one good stock image we got where Chad is standing in front of the cattle.
Okay.
There may be several because I brought him out to the farm and had Moose take a bunch of pictures of him. So there
Awesome.
may be something there you can use.
Perfect. I'd love to see him. And yeah, I'll send those questions over. That's a great idea.
Okay.
Do you kind of like the vibe of the
I
branding stuff? Okay, cool.
I do.
Cool,
Oh,
cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
That is, so I love the simplicity of it because, again, if we're talking about a farmer who's going to market, you're not going to have all this, this super high definition
Right.
logo and things like that.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the same page with
I
that.
think you're doing great there.
Awesome. Cool. Just, just little nudges as far as feedback. Put me in the right direction. I don't really need a whole lot more.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's great. Thank you. And then, yeah, whatever sort of, if you ever have any input that you want to, that you have an idea or something, shoot me a voice memo or whatever you want to do to get it over to me.
I think you're doing it perfect now because it allows me to see kind of what direction you're going in.
Cool.
And I'm able just to at least have a little input.
Yeah.
But for me, execution is way more important than all the little small details because kind of change on the fly. So this is a project that's just going to keep on giving to both you and your team.
Awesome. Well, that's fantastic. I'm excited. Yeah, so let's see. Next steps, I'm going to send those questions over to you. I am also going to send you a little screen recording of what we have, all the assets that we have so far. And do you mind if I send you an invoice for the website and the logo? Okay.
Yeah, sure. I was going to talk to you about that because I know you said you're already starting to incur some invoices. I know that, again, cash flow wouldn't ever hurt.
Yeah.
Send it over and I'll get you square.
You're the man. I appreciate it. And then how quick? Last question. How quick are we able to start selling it?
Oh, I got beef coming every week, so.
Okay.
We're
So
good.
we can start like whenever.
You sure can.
All
Yeah,
right.
we're ready.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure. Okay, I'm gonna step on the gas a little bit, and we'll be done. We'll be done hopefully over the next few days.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Norman. I will shoot
you.
that stuff over to you here soon.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. Sweet. The man. now I need to do those things I said I was gonna do. These farmers are like, they don't.
They want that like ruggedy font that's like.
Exactly, and you killed it on the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, logo variations.
Dude, I like after I saw it, and then the packaging. Dude, I went through like hundreds of like inspo. Guess what inspo that one was like pretty much like pulled from?
Force of Nature.
No, Air One.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Air One definitely has amazing branding. That's so true. But
Air One's branding, but I changed it completely. But
yeah.
Force of Nature is just the font style, but it's like not even the same style. Like Force of Nature, they focus more on the rounded, and then they do like a font that's similar to that, but like all caps.
That's
I try to
okay.
put the font that's similar-ish to that because that's the like
It's
vibe.
It looks great, dude. It looks really fucking good.
I also like the dark red better, but the rest is like that deep charcoal and the off-white beige.
I feel like I need to throw this on Figma. I'm gonna kind of organize everything on Figma.
But wait, did you show the site? It looks definitely kind of mid, I think.
It's pretty. I mean, it's good for now. I mean, it has nothing else added onto it. Like the. Let's see.
Is the guy still doing? Is he only doing like one product? He's doing like revisions and the whole thing.
He's doing everything, revisions and everything. I literally just told him to go. Without really any direction other than giving him the site to copy. He didn't really do it like.
So do you want to give him the font name and the colors?
Yeah. Font name, colors, like like primary font, secondary font.
Well, in this case, I would say only one font.
Okay, just the Turkey Creek
That Turkey
font.
Creek.
Okay, yeah. Then the font. Let me know the font. What kind of? Can you rattle off what I need to do now? Now that I have I like the logo, the second variation that you did with the red, the darker red.
I'm gonna commission the high render files and the packaging, like the meat package sticker.
Okay.
There's a lot more branding that there needs to be done, like for boxes and like meat. You have to figure out the list of all that shit. I have no idea.
For now, let's just do. I guess exactly 6666steak.com. They have
There's just a picture of the meat with the package.
just that for now, but having the rendering of it, the sticker, will be nice.
Yeah, so put that on the list. Get a rendering of packaging with.
Rendering of packaging with sticker. Okay.
Get multiple illustrations of cow on field.
Yep. Sweet. And then, just type.
When people order it, what does it come in, dude?
That's what no, it comes in a box. No, that we have to. I'm gonna go down there with him, and we're gonna feel the packaging, order different types of materials.
Because you have to figure out what this box is to make more stuff on it.
Yeah, for the additional branding stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe. Do you want to can we start off by just focusing on the front?
Yeah, but all that stuff you have to add it after.
Yeah, but once we have
You don't need it now for the e-com stuff.
But once we put the bundles together and we put
Yeah, then you need all that shit whipped up.
Yeah. So
then,
that's phase 2 then. MV, right? Or no?
Me, if it was me, I would do everything at once.
Okay. Then I'll just take.
But it depends how you're selling. Are you actually selling now or no?
He said he gets shipments every week from his farm.
But what do people receive? If I order right now, am I just receiving the piece of meat, the ground beef pack with the label on it in a blank box?
Yeah, probably. He's not. I think he's just selling it. He's not even going direct to consumer. He's going just internal to his restaurants. So it probably comes in some regular box, like with some like
If it's like that, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we're going to make it branded and nice, like packaging and experience. So packaging is next. So maybe we design packaging.
Yeah, but then if I do that, then I have to do render and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's like more secondary. Like I'd rather not do it
Right.
until it's done.
Then let's just focus on that for now. Then. Like, so. Once, I'm saying like part 1, part 2, or like secondary or whatever. Just having the logo in an editable version or like a SVG file or whatever it's called, and then having the packaging just like the square packaging for ribeyes or like you did for ground beef. If we just have those two things, I feel like we'd be able to add the logo and everything onto the box very easily. Like it's not like going to require a whole lot of design. Now the material, and yes, like it would be better to get the design of the physical packaging done up front, but I don't like, it's not entirely necessary. Well, it is necessary. It's going to happen regardless, but like order of operations, it's like you said, like logo, editable version, rendering of the cows in the fields, getting like the visuals for the site done, and then going packaging. Or would you say backwards, go from packaging to the site? You know what I'm saying? Or do you mean to repeat it?
I'm giving you the assets.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, like the tagline bullshit of how to make 10K a month, that pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, don't do that one.
I'm not gonna do that one, but yeah, no, I get you.
How to become a model?
I guess that might also piss off some people too,
I
because
think,
like
dude,
it's not like I'm successful in any way, shape, or form.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
more so just business.
What if you're like a documentarian about like, or not documentarian, what if you're just like Kate Winslet? Like Kate Winslet grew up in blah blah blah. Like this
I guess
insane
it's
story of
just
Kate
so
Winslet.
the information in that space is all like incestuous. Like this person did such a good job, and it's like
Why don't you just talk like you're like how you're talking now, just like straight up? No, seriously.
Yeah.
I know I'm worried about like scaring people off, like the reality of like
No, but like you follow like Mario.
dude, I kind of want to hang out with that kid. And you can set like the superseding, like if they click our link first before they click the influencer's link, it's ours. But if for some reason they've never seen our link and click an influencer link first, credit to them, all theirs.
Yep, those are awesome. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, I do need to get you guys all the retail pricing. That's what I'm missing. I've got all the like pharmacies and strengths we have available, and like it's a pretty it's fairly involved. It's about 100 items here.
Let's go. That's fantastic.
Perfect. That's great. Yeah.
But it's not different items. Like it might be, PT 141 has like 8 different options here.
Okay.
But it's good to have like some of those, and we don't always need everyone. It might be one of those like let's highlight the more like the better options.
Correct. Better option for all of us.
Yeah, because then we overcomplicate it for the audience, and then they're going to be like, well, I don't know which one to order.
Yeah.
And they might get an paralysis by analysis or whatever that's called.
Yep.
And so we don't want to get too deep in that. So we'll highlight some of those and figure out like what's the retail on those, and then that should be good. But yeah. So any other just kind of, you want to run through like price on a couple of them, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right here. I can write them down. Just tell me. Did you see the sheet I shared? I'll share my screen, or can you see it or no?
No, because I got my other thing up, so I can see you guys right now. But I can move to that. Hold on.
No, you don't need to. Just stay on yours. I'll just go in order and tell me if it's on the list. Hold on. Tessa Morellin.
Tessa. Oh shit. I need to get these in order because it's complicated. But yeah, so Tesla comes in different sizes and strengths. Oof. This the different pharmacies do. So we even have capsule, but
I mean, can you send what you're looking at? I mean, I know we can sign something
how
for
about
you.
I share?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, that'd be great.
How do I?
Also, what you said is good.
Here we go.
It's gonna be. Yeah, we're hearing it for work. It's gonna be freezing.
This is the only thing I like about that.
Oh, that is nice. These are super warm.
Yeah, those look really good.
They're from Kimosabe. Thank you. I'll hold on to that. Kimosabe. We shall now go to the gym. We shall do it. I guess it's kind of fun to be in the cold sometimes.
Yeah, well, it makes it easier when there's another person. I can't just sit there and like hype myself up to leave sometimes, you know?
It's freezing.
Yeah.
When it's like 30 degrees, it's almost impossible to do anything.
No.
Cybertruck? I think getting hit by a Cybertruck would be kind of cool. That's a Cyber Beast, too.
Three fucking long blocks, eh?
That was a long walk.
I know.
It's a cool lifetime though.
It is. This isn't even part of it.
It's not even, it's just like the Alpha Center or whatever.
Exactly.
This is a nice building. Man, Lifetime knows what they're doing. So it's the best Lifetime in the world, apparently?
Nah, I mean, I don't know, in the city. It's the one with the most amenities, put it that way.
Okay.
It's definitely not the nicest because the gym upstairs is kind of fucking tiny.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
It does the job, but it's definitely not as good as ours.
Is this the annoying girl?
The what?
Is this the annoying one? Some people just want to have power. Some people just want to wield their power, but... Nice. It's like an interesting layout. Pool's
Yeah.
kind of, the lap pool is kind of small.
It's super. You can see weird to see the sauna on the side.
Okay.
Down there.
Sauna, cold plunge, good.
Good.
It's snowing.
It is. That's crazy.
That was a great workout.
Very much. Very much so. Shoulders are going to be sore. I'm going to be sore. That was like my second or third legitimate workout back.
It feels so good. I love it. Double chunk chocolate cookie.
What did I just do with that shit?
What? This is yours.
No, this is all yours. I'm retarded.
What are you looking for?
My glove.
I don't know.
I don't either.
It's probably on the tapes though. This is crack. It probably has got a lot of sugar in it though, right?
5.
It's not too
It should be
bad.
5.
Yeah, it's 4 grams of sugar. We'll post workout.
Indiana putting the second out at a 7-point lead at Maryland. 57 to go in this first half as we welcome you to Evanston with Stephen Barno, Jeff Levering with you. Thanks for being with us. Great night of hoops on the Big Ten Network and from Maryland. They've got to get themselves ready on the road to pick up a victory. They haven't done it yet. They haven't done it. They struggled last season doing the same thing, Jeff. This is a great opportunity for them tonight. Then on the flip side, we're a quarter of a way through the Big Ten Conference slate. And Northwestern at 1-4 is on the outside looking in. They've got to take care of home, and it starts here tonight.